is up, best ones worldwide? It's the best one, Donnie here, back with a brand new Build-A-Figure unboxing and review video. If you're not a best one yet already, and you're into wrestling figures, Funko Pops, Nickelodeon, late 90s, 2000s, or basketball, and you want to watch me rebuild my collection, recommend you to hit that subscribe button now, turn on the post notifications, because of course you already know the grind is real. And we got a package from good old Ringside Collectibles. We got the Survivor Series Build-A-Adam Pierce figure. So, with that being said, let's get it. The grind is real. Starting things off, this one has got to be one of my personal favorite ones because I did go to Survivor Series War Games back in Boston, and I've been asking for this figure for a minute now. We finally got him. We got Bloodline Sami Zayn in the all red to match our solo Jimmy and Jay, so I'm very excited about this one. I do miss Sammy with the Bloodline so much, but we're going to take him right out of the package here, which I will say anything is better than the normal Elite line packaging, even though I wish we had more window. I think at least they put effort into like the designs here, which do kind of make this a little less torturing. Which, I will say, the one thing that should be here in the window is the one, so that we can have him pose with his teammates in the War Games, but I will take it for what it is. We do get the pants for Adam Pearce, and we do get the mic holding hands with this Sami Zayn. And this has probably got to be like my favorite Sami figure that we got in the collection here. Oh man, I love this Sami already. I love it. Which, we do have my War Game shirt that I actually got at Survivor Series on in honor of this video here. But we are going to switch out the hands here. Like, come on, why did they have to give us closed fists? Like, they could have substituted that with the one hands. They should have had the ones. I am going to look through, like, all my old hands and see if I can find something that will work. With Sami, it's just going to be tough because he does have the wrist tape on, so I do have to make sure I match that up as well with it. But we finally got the last member, which I'm so excited about this figure here. And with this Sami, I love the head sculpt here. He's got the long hair going on. He's got the full long beard in his 2014 Daniel Bryan stage right now, which I do love the expression on his face as well, which is nice. And he does have the cloth red shirt going on, which is Velcro. It does say Honorary Oos on it, which is nice. And then he does have the wrist tape going on both his arms. And with the baggy pants that are going on, it does say Honorary on one leg there, and it's plain on the other, which I love the red. Like, I loved when they matched the red. Only if Roman wore the red, it would have just been icing on the cake right there. But I do love the boots as well. The nice black and the white boots, which, man, Sami Zayn, this is just a great looking figure. And I'm so excited that we finally get to add the Survivor Series War Games Sami with the rest of the red bloodline. This is going to look sick on my modern shelf. Moving on now to our next figure in this lineup, we have Bushwhacker Butch, which this is the first time in a long time the Bushwhackers are back in the WWE Mattel Elite line. So I am very excited about this. Back in the day, I did have that Toys R Us 2-pack exclusive. So to have new ones, I am excited, so I don't have to pay second market prices, which we do get a lot here with this. Because Adam Pearce, we do get his arms, and then we also do get an interchangeable hand with Bushwhacker Butch, which is nice. And this is a part of the Survivor Series when they were a part of Team Doink back in the day. Very odd figures, which I definitely will not be displaying them with the Doink head. I just have no purpose for that whatsoever. But I do need the characters for the collection here. I wish there is some critiques I do have about this figure that I will get into in just a minute as I'm unboxing this here that we will talk about. And there it is. Look at that. We do have the Doink head on him right now, but we are going to be taking that out. I don't really have a purpose. Like, I don't need Team Doink on my old school shelf there. I just need me a Bushwhacker Butch and Luke on the shelf. So that's the reason why we're picking these up here. Which I will say here about the Bushwhackers, I wish that we had the hats going on, because I do remember them with the hats. I do prefer this year, though, over the original ones. But it should have the hat, and, like, his hair was not like this. I don't know. I don't like that at all. But with this Bushwhacker Butch here, we do have the light brown hair going on. He's got the crazy look going on there, and then he has the beard, which does look pretty good here. Not a bad head sculpt. I would have just changed the hair. But we do get the small torso here, which I thought the Bushwhackers were a little bit bigger than this. But it is what it is. It's a nice, like, light gray tank top he has going on there. That does match the grayish camouflage pants as well, which I think is the same mold as Sami Zayn's pants, which do look good. He's got the tattoos on the arm, which is nice, and then he does have the boots going on. I think the hat would have really added more to this figure, but hey, I'd rather get this retail than get the old ones and pay over $100 for secondary market. But if they do make another Bushwhacker with the hat, I will probably be picking that up. But I'm just excited to add him to the collection because the Bushwhackers, they were my brother's favorite tag teams back in the day, so I do have a nostalgia spot for the Bushwhackers. But there it is, we got Bushwhacker Butch. Moving on now to our next figure in this lineup, we got the other half of the Bushwhackers, Bushwhacker Luke, in the same gear as his partner, part of the Team Doink back in the day. Just such an odd figure, but to add these characters to the collection, I am beyond excited. Which, there it is there. We do have the two head sculpts for Bushwhacker Luke, and then we do have Adam Pearce's head here, which we will be putting that to the side because after we review the figures, we will be building him, which I'm very excited to add an Adam Pearce to the collection. And there it is right there. We got Bushwhacker Luke with the Doink head, which we are going to be taking off immediately. I just don't need a Team Doink on my collection. But, ooh, I think mine might be a little damaged here, so I do got to be careful when I put the head sculpt on. That is not good. But we were able to do it there, so not bad, which I think the head sculpt on Bushwhacker Luke is a lot better than Butch. I will say that. Definitely looks a lot better, which, surprisingly, I am taking the mic holding hands off of this one. So please don't flame me in the comment section below. I do talk a lot of crap about the fist, but when you think of the Bushwhackers, like, their theme song is just stuck in my head, and they're just going, do, 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 do. So I need to keep the fist on the Bushwhackers. I'll make the one-time exception. But there it is there. I actually like this Luke a lot better, but he doesn't have the full hair. It's the only thing that's, like, inaccurate with this. And the hat would have added so much more. But with this Bushwhacker, I do love the head sculpt they do have here on Bushwhacker Luke with the tongue sticking out. That just looks great. He's got the light brown hair going on, and he's got the goatee. And then he does have the same gear as his tag partner there with the light brown tank top, and then he's got the camouflage pants going on. Nice gray color, which looks good. He does have more tattoos on his arm than Butch here, so I do like that we could tell the difference between the two, which is nice. And then he does have his wrestling boots on as well. But there it is. We got the Bushwhackers first time in a long time, they're finally back in the Mattel line. Very excited to add these two to the collection. And we're really building up that old school shelf with all these nostalgia tag teams. And finally, last but not least, we have Kevin Owens, and they love to put him in the Survivor Series set for some reason. But this is just such a toyetic gear here. He honored Dusty Rhodes in the War Games. I believe this is 2023, because 2022 he was going against the Bloodline, and I do have that Kevin Owens from the last Survivor Series Build-A-Set, which there it is right there. That's what we get in the window. Nothing crazy, but we do get Adam Pearce's torso here, so we will be putting that to the side to build him. And honestly, I am kind of digging this Kevin Owens figure. And it's tough because, like, I don't need it, but it's just such a good-looking figure. I think the updated head sculpts on the Kevin Owens figures are great. So this Kevin Owens, I don't think is going to be leaving the collection anytime soon. But we will change out the closed fist there. Don't really need those for Kevin Owens, which there it is right there. We got good old Kevin Owens. I will say, like, I don't know why, but, like, the legs on my Kevin Owens are very stiff, and I feel like Elite figures should not be having, like, the stiff legs for some reason. I don't know why mine does, but with this KO figure here, we do get the same head sculpt that we've been getting with Kevin Owens figures lately. He's got the short hair sticked up in the front, and then he's got the long beard going on. And mine just, I don't know, like, mine's like a misprint or not, but the head sculpt could be a little bit better. Like, the eyes, like, don't even, like, he looks like he has, like, no eyes. Barely any eyes on mine. But I do love the Dusty Rhodes shirt as well. And he does have Dusty there with the bionic elbow, which I do like the shirt a lot. It is a rubber good, which I think looks a lot better on the KO figures than the soft. But we do get the red elbow pad honoring Dusty, which looks great. He does have the sleeve there with the tattoos all over. I love that we get the taped wrist as well. And then he does have the long pants going on, the long gray pants. And he does have his wrestling boots as well. But, definitely a solid figure here. I'll probably be keeping this in my collection for a little bit. But I don't know if I'm going to be keeping this one forever. But really cool that they did make a figure of him honoring Dusty, who I know was like his mentor back in NXT. So now we need to build Adam Pearce. Which, I am excited about this one, guys. We are going to be adding, finally, a solid Adam Pearce figure that's not one of those basics. He finally gets an Elite figure. It's long overdue that we got an Adam Pearce figure. And I really hope that we do get, like, a build of Nick Aldis pretty soon. Because, like, I would love to have both the GMs. I'm glad, like, in this Triple H era, GMs matter again, which is awesome. And we're gonna keep the hands down here on Adam Pearce. I feel like it would have been so cool if, like, we got, like, 2 Adam Pearce head sculpts, because a lot of the times he's stressing out. So I feel like having, like, a more stressed out Adam Pearce head sculpt would have been really cool for this collection here. But hey, just getting the character, I'm very excited, because I'm glad, like, we're finally getting, like, referees. We're finally getting, like, managers again in this figure lineup. And there it is right there. We got Adam Pearce, which, man, this might be another one of my favorite Build-A-Figures that they have made so far. Which, man, finally we get an updated Adam Pearce for the collection. But with this figure here, I do love the head sculpt. Looks just like him. He's got the bald head going on. He's got the beard. And he does have the serious face there. Like I said, I wish we got, like, a more stressed out Adam Pearce, because he always be running around with his head cut off on Monday Night Raw. But I do love the suit choice that we do have here. We have this nice light purple button up with the purple tie. And we do have the gray suit jacket, which does look great. And then we do have, like, the older style leg. We have the older style leg mold going on as well, which I Wish that we had the newer ones, but it is what it is. I'm not going to complain. We have the nice gray suited leg pants going on with the nice black dress shoes on. And just very excited to finally add an Adam Pearce to the collection. But I am very excited to add him to the collection finally. It's long overdue. Hopefully we get a Nick Aldis pretty soon. But definitely not a bad figure, but there are some things that I definitely would have changed. But we finally got Adam Pearce, now we need Nick Aldis for the collection. So there it is right there, we got the Survivor Series build in Adam Pearce. And I will say that this is a solid collection. I just wish that maybe we got somebody besides Kevin Owens, just because we got him in last year's Survivor Series Build-A-Figure set. But I'm happy to add some Bushwhackers to the collection, happy to finally have Adam Pearce, and the complete Sami Zayn for my Bloodline shelf. So let me know in the comment section below your favorite figure in this Build-A-Figure wave. Mine, I'm gonna have to go with Sami Zayn on this one. I feel like if the Bushwhackers got the hats, or Adam Pearce had like more flexibility, I probably would have picked them, but Sami Zayn's gotta be my favorite, just because we're completing a nostalgic moment in my life with the War Games, which I love this shirt still, by the way. If you guys enjoyed this unboxing and review video, make sure to smash that like button now if you're not a best one yet already. Subscribe, turn on the post notifications, new videos coming out every other day. But with the amount of stuff coming into Best One Studios, we're playing catch up. New videos are coming out every day right now. So subscribe, turn on the post notifications. The link's down in the description below. You can go follow me over on my social medias and other YouTube pages. All that down below. If you want to support the Best One Donnie channel just a little bit more, please go follow our brand new Instagram page at Best One Toys. I am posting on there every single day things I have in my collection. I would love to continue to grow on there, so please follow at Best One Toys on Instagram. All the links down below, but of course, to all the best ones out there worldwide, we are taking over. Peace.